Hello, 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 and welcome back to March Main's Midlife Dolly Crisis. So I thought after the whole kind of Advent stuff, I would get back to doing an unboxing. And this was a doll who arrived just before Christmas, so I was kind of interested to get her open. She is a XianXian doll, and I actually bought her from the XianXian Dolls official website. I'll put a link to it in the description box below. The website launched, I think, around the 23rd of November, which is when I actually purchased this doll. I also decided, because they were giving us 10% off, and also the promise of a free gift for every purchase, I ended up buying what I wouldn't normally buy, which is kind of the gift pack version of the doll, in that you get the doll, you get the outfit, and I think you get a stand as well. Normally you would buy the doll on her own, and then you would buy the other stuff on top of it. So this way I thought, well, I'll get it all together, and the fact that I did want this particular doll, this is the one that I kind of felt that I wanted, even if I didn't get any others. And she was in an outfit that I'd also had my eye on as well. Price-wise, so she was about €34.54, which is about $40.70. So she was a bit pricier. And on top of that, I did have to pay postage, which was, now I don't have it in euros, but in dollars, she was $5.50 postage. She did take a little while to get here, but as you know, if you order from AliExpress anyway, it can take a while. So without further ado, let's get this shipper box open. We will have a quick look at this because, you know, it's kind of a box, but it's got stuff on it. So we've got on one side Supermodel, and as you can see, I have actually kind of opened it to save us having to fiddle around too much. We've got Supermodel on one side. On the top of the box, we've got You Can Be Yourself. You can see that. And then on the other side, we've got Looks still, which seems a bit weird. It's a bit odd. Also, the Looks doesn't fit on there correctly, so it kind of stretches all the way around, which is very odd in itself. We do have on the side the XianXian logo there. Okay, so here's the fancy box in the box, which is nice. It's kind of nice to have it in a nice box like this. So we're going to take that out, and there are also two other items in here. So they did say that you get a free gift, but maybe because I spent a bit more, I ended up getting two. So I've got a pair of sunglasses. There you go. So I think they're gold. It's kind of odd, this kind of thing that they're in. It's very strange. It's nice, but yeah, it kind of makes a thing out of it, doesn't it, in a way, which is quite nice. So yes, we've got a pair of sunglasses which I think are gold coloured, and they do have arms that fold out. We've got a sticker in here just to tell us it is a gift, so that is those. And also I've got a shoe pack, which is actually very handy. Now I do actually have black shoes, all of these designs as well. If you go on the website, you will see a lot of stuff that you would see on AliExpress as well. So basically all the kind of the fashions are on there, all the accessories are on there. They also have a few things that I haven't seen before, like you can buy something to stop staining on the dolls as well, like a kind of a bodysuit. But yeah, they also have the shoes as well in these shoe packs. So as I say, I do have black ones already, but you know what, you can never have enough shoes, as Patsy Stone would say. So that is that. Now, I have to confess, I did have a peek at her just to make sure everything was fine. So it's kind of cute. There's kind of this pink inside there, and then we've got their logo here. I don't know if that was raised, but it's not. But it's nice. So that is the lid of it. And then we've got tissue paper. I have already slitted this because I did, as I mentioned, have a peek. Let's get her open here. So this is the gal that I wanted. So she is the Gala head sculpt, which is really the one that we're seeing more and more of, I think. It would be nice if they got a different head sculpt, possibly, for in the future. Or at least, I don't know if it's the head sculpts or the screening or what. But yeah, I think we've probably had our fill of Gala now, but never mind. The outfit that she's in, let me take this bit out. This has got the accessories in. So the outfit that she's in, which I did want, I did like it a lot. This was basically the outfit I wanted to get for this doll. So the fact that I could get the doll in the outfit already was a bonus. So this outfit is from the, and I'm going to say how they've written it, Navitation range of outfits. Now I don't know if they mean navigation, possibly, which would make sense because it's meant to be kind of like a holiday range and she's looking very kind of nautical. But yeah, that's the kind of the range that these outfits are from, and they're all kind of like sort of vacation themed, I suppose. I'm going to get her out. We're going to get the other bits out as well. I think there's a stand in here, which would be great because I've never had one of these stands before either. And then we'll have a proper look at her. Okay, so just a word to you at this point. If you do get one of these and you're wondering where the stand is, the base of it is here. But also you have to basically take this part out of the bottom of the box. And the kind of the long bit that will go under the doll is here, the kind of the poly bit there. Just kind of within the packaging. Hello, me again. just to let you know, she was very easy to get out. She basically had sort of bands here and a band at the bottom where her feet would be. Hers were not actually in it, but I don't know if that was when I looked at her or it might just not have been in properly. But anyway, you could basically just kind of ease the doll out and there was no Kimble tags or anything like that behind her head. Now, I don't know if that's just because of her, because her hair is quite big. But yeah, I mean, by the looks of it, they're probably all packaged the same, I would imagine. But that is the packaging there. Okay, so we've got our doll here. We've got the stand here. Now, I've never had one of these stands before. By the looks of it, it's kind of like a saddle stand, which is similar to what you would get for Elwyn Wild or the Integrity dolls. And essentially, it's one of the telescopic ones, so you would be able to just pull that out to whatever length you want it. And that kind of just goes just between the legs there, just to kind of keep her steady. And obviously, you kind of push this into the hole that's in the base of this. So it's kind of a clear acrylic. I think there's like a plastic covering that you would peel off the bottom of it. But yeah, that's very nice. It's very nice to have a stand for the dolls, obviously. So I'm going to put that to one side. We've then got these accessories. So maybe we'll have a look at the accessories first and then we'll come back and look at the doll. I think, although I haven't had any myself, that they basically put the accessories for Integrity dolls in something similar to this within the boxes of those. We've got the logo here, XianXian Princess, and then we've got accessories written there. So let's slide this out. So here we go. So these are the bits and bobs as well, and everything is very nicely sort of wrapped up and stuff. This has got kind of like a sticky edge to it, so you could put this stuff back if you wanted to, but obviously just be careful because of the stickiness there. So I'm going to show you the bag first. So this is a fabric bag. Obviously this matches her trousers that she comes wearing, and we've got love, 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 love all the way on the sewn on straps there. I think there's kind of got a pleathery feel to them, which is nice. It's nice having a fabric bag. It's also nice that it actually, you could put stuff in there as well. We have got the doll's logo there on the front, the XianXian doll logo. I think it's maybe 2 X's, but obviously it's kind of forms a circle in the middle, and it's got a little crown on the top of it. So that's kind of cute there. So we've got the bag. So we've then got these items here. So we have a pair of white shoes. Now, these are pretty kind of like standard ones, the same that you would get in the shoe packs, similar to the one that they put in here. So that would contain a black pair of these, but obviously this is a white pair, which will go very nicely with the outfit that she's wearing. We've also got a pair of sunglasses here. These are quite simple. They are kind of like a flat black colour. They have a shine to them, but you're not going to be able to see the eyes through them. So it's fine. I do prefer the sunglasses where you can actually see the eyes. This has no kind of articulation or movement in it, in that, you know, you can't fold the arms back or anything like that. It's just a solid piece. And there's details on there, but it's all kind of sculpted or printed on with no kind of different colour differentiation there or anything like that. And the same with the shoes. We've got kind of sculpted details, but nothing that's a different colour, for instance. So that is those. So let's have a look at the doll now. So she does come with this hairnet on, which we're going to remove. So first off, she does have this fabulous halo of hair. Really nice curls, very soft. We do have a band in the hair there. I think I've seen it sort of released, so I might do that myself, but I'm going to have a look online and see what other people are saying. It is really nice. I do have another dark skin XianXian doll, but she's the one that's got kind of the buzz cut, which I do really like as well. She's got kind of flocked hair, so it's nice to have another one, and it'll be interesting to see them side by side to see what the difference in the screening is. Perhaps they both have the Gala kind of sculpt or Gala screening, but yeah, she's got a very nice sort of screening, as you can see. So she's got sort of a pink lip, she's got pink eyeshadow, she's got those arched eyebrows, and she does have brown eyes by the looks of it. If we go further down, so she does come with this very cute outfit on. We've got a one-armed top, which is a blue and white stripe, which is very sort of like nautical. I don't think there's any fastenings on this. No, so there's no fastenings on it at all. So it would be easy enough to get it on and off, I think, only because obviously it doesn't have sort of like a neckband. It just has this very wide part that goes under one arm and over the other shoulder. So that's fine. Let me sort her hands out here just to get them out there. There we go. So she's also got this really cute pair of trousers on, which is kind of holey, and this is the same fabric as the bag. There's a bit of a flare in the bottom of it as well, which is really nice. It goes with the whole kind of nautical look. We've got a faux tie here at the front, which looks like sort of rope. The trousers have a kind of sort of a linen-y feel, I suppose. I guess they're kind of light because she's on holiday. She's gone somewhere warm probably. So that is those. Articulation wise, she basically has the same articulation as, you know, the other XianXian dolls, because she is just a XianXian doll. It's not as if she's a special edition within the box. It's just the fact that she came with all the other stuff. So her head sort of turns. It does kind of tilt. With a lot of dolls, I find out the head tilt can be a bit hit and miss sometimes. I don't know if it's the way that they're fixed on or not. Actually, hers is pretty good because it will kind of go both sides. Sometimes you just get the one, but yeah, that works pretty well. We've also got shoulder articulation, so the arms will go up and all the way round, and they will go out as well. We've got articulation at the elbow. You just have to be careful with them. There we go. So she can kind of touch her face, pretty much. She's got these expressive wrists as well, with these very nice hands, which have got sort of like long nails on them. They don't have a manicure, but you could, if you wanted to, and had a lot of patience, you could add one yourself if you so wished. We've then got articulation under the bust here, so she can kind of move around a bit and yeah, move back and forth and from side to side. We don't have anything at the waist, but you don't need it really when you've got that under there as well. She's got articulation at the hip, so she can have a more or less 90-degree angle bend there, and we also have articulation at the knee. And again, just be careful because sometimes they can be a little bit hard to kind of start the bend off, and you don't want to break her either, do you? If it does feel particularly stiff, if you put it under warm water, just run it under warm water, and you will be able to hopefully bend it after that. Sometimes it can just be a little bit stiff. There we go. That one's okay. This one might need a little bit of help. But But yeah, just be careful. These will also turn as well. So you can turn at the knee as well as bending at the knee. So that is her. I'm going to get the accessories on her and get her on the stand. I will have a final look at her. Okay, so here we go. So she's here on her stand, which was pretty much, it was kind of easy. You basically just have to obviously push the post bit into the bottom of it. There's a hole there. I didn't do it hard enough to begin with, so she'd kind of come off a bit. But I think once you've actually got it pressed in, it should be fine. Obviously she's able to hold her bag and everything. I have put the sunglasses on, but I'm not really that keen. I don't think you can really see how pretty she actually is with them on, so I'm going to actually take those off. Just so you can actually see her face properly. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with her. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you've purchased from the XianXianToys.com website. And as I say, I will put a link to it in the description box below. I think when I was buying her originally, I thought she's a bit more expensive. It's a bit more expensive buying her this way. But when I actually looked more recently on AliExpress, the prices seemed a bit higher on there than they do on the actual website. And certainly I think for the clothes and stuff like that, it seemed, I don't know if it's because I was looking in euros, maybe, but the prices seemed actually quite good on the XianXian website. But look, if you have any other experiences of using the website, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please share the video if you know anyone else that like this kind of content. I will get some pictures at the end of the video as normal. I'm going to put the other pair of sunglasses on her. I'm not going to bother with the shoes because you've kind of seen those from where I've opened the other packs before. And I will get maybe my other dark-skinned XianXian doll and get her next to her because they do have the same face screening, I think. But it'll be interesting to see how different they might look. So check those out at the end. And I will see you next time. So until then, take care. Bye.